of how I ended up making zero RR, which is basically nothing. It was a break-even trade. It's meant to be a profit trade. But before we do that, let's get straight into it. It's supposed to be a 2 RR, 2.3 RR gain. But yeah, we're going to talk about it, right? It was an NFP trade. That was the only trade I had throughout the whole week. Get straight into it, right? Real quick, before we start off, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link description down below, as well. Like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, join the family. And let's get straight into it, right? Monday, I had no setup. I was looking for a long here, right, on Monday. Throughout the whole week, I was looking for a long, right? Throughout the whole week, I was primarily longing, right? Monday, when I had my setup right over here, which was, this is Monday, right? Right over here, right? Right when I had my setup, market hit my drone locator right on Monday. So that's Tuesday. Ooh, Monday right over here, right when the scanner ended, I was looking for a retracement to this 8 a.m. CRT low. Market hit the 8 a.m. CRT high. So my drone week already got met for the day. So I was done for the day without an entry. Tuesday was the same thing here. Tuesday, my weekly 5.33 I was talking about for like a couple of weeks. 5 weeks I've been talking about it. Got met, and that was my goal for the day. It just got met. So I was like, okay, I'm done for the day. There was another opportunity from here. You can see the 9 a.m. CRT purge out the 5 a.m. CRT low. But my drone locator day for I got met, and I do not want to mess up my bias, right? So I let it go because during that time I had a somewhat of a bearish bias. I didn't have a bearish bias because I had a classification profile to the upside, but my drone looking for the day got met, and this trade did not offer me a 2 hour to the CRT high. So even if I were to stay, I could have not catch that trade, right? And that was for Tuesday. For Wednesday, literally same thing, right? This is Wednesday candle, 550 high, market instantly purged out the CRT high of the 5 a.m. candle high. This is where you can see 8 a.m. Market purged out the high and just rallied from here, right? We keep in mind we did have an entry here. We did have an entry, but this timing of the entry was not right. You can see there was a hourly CRT right over here. Hourly CRT low got purged, and we had a continuation to the scandal. But that trade I could not take it because my near continuation usually happens at 8 a.m. alone, right? So my bias got met. So right when the 850 high got souped, I'm done for the day, right? So my drone got met, and my drone looking for this day was, I'm pretty sure, very specific day was the 43.77, which 40, I'm actually not sure. Let me go check it real quick. With this price point right over here is daily. Yeah, okay. So on Wednesday, my drone liquidity was all the way to this high right over here, right? Because we're trading on Wednesday. So we could have gone all over there and never had an entry today. So I was done for the day. I did have an entry, but as you guys know, I like to only take my near continuation at 8 a.m. candle or nothing else, right? If there's not a entry between 8 a.m., I do not like to, enter trades because if you see on Friday, we're gonna get into it, right? Friday was a perfect example why I only take near continuation at 8 a.m. candle. I'm trying to take the highest probably setup, right? Because as you guys know, in trading is always about quality over quantity, right? On Thursday, I I had another longer opportunity to the 40, what do you call it? 40, 82, 45 was my next drawn liquidity. I mean, 82, 47, right? Last time I said 47, this one's actually 47, right? So 82, 47 is my drawn liquidity. And I was looking for a long here for the day. That was my drawn liquidity. So right when it gets met, I'm done for the day, right? So the we had an S&P divergence with the quality pair. So we did have an entry to this trade to the long opportunity, right? We did have an entry, but I did not take it. Why did I take it? Because the S&P divergence happened between the S&P divergence did not happen at the right time. It happened between 5 a.m. I needed S&P divergence to happen between 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. It happened at 5 a.m. So I disregarded this trade because my rule says that I should only care about S&P divergence that happens between 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. because what does S&P divergence do? It prevents purges from happening. So that's why I only care about 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And you can see more than one confirmation from here to this high, the 47. It was a couple RR. It was like a 3 RR trade. I did not take it simply because, what I'm saying, it broke my rule, right? And we did have a shorting opportunity, but that short, even with that short, I would have not taken it, broke my rule. And my drinking for the day got met, so I'm done for the day, right? And Friday was where we took our trade, our first trade throughout the whole week. It was an NFP trade, right? Our buy to this was a near continuation. We had when we wanted to go to the 93.71. Our bias was primarily out of the monthly, right? When the CRT low got souped, we wanted to CRT high. We had nothing in the weekly. Weekly fair value got, inverse. So we can go to the highlight because the fair value was all over here, right? That's all I had, right? On a daily, We had a classic vision profile 2 to the upside. Or we had a Friday continuation as well. But I made a mistake on there. We're gonna talk about the mistake. Before we do that, let's get into our bias here. Let's get to our narrative to our trade, right? We had a bullish order flow. We had no lead ranges. We had no rate dynamics. The market was trending to the upside. That was all right. And we were looking for a new continuation. We had an hourly IRL to ERL, right? Hourly IRL to ERL. And this is where I say I only like to trade the near continuation that happens between 8 a.m. This, you can see the 6 a.m. candle scooped out the low of the 5 a.m. candle, right? The 5, whatever the candle, right? They scooped out the 4 a.m. candle low. And eventually, you can see, give it a one-on-one confirmation. If I were to enter that trade, I would have faced a loss because at a specific time. So my trade, I was waiting till 8 a.m. to execute this trade, right? Yes, you can see the confirmation happened at 7 a.m., but it's still fine, right? My entry should be on 8 a.m., right? So 8 a.m. hit. So right when the 8 a.m. candle hit, the 8:05 a.m. candle, tap the entry there at 8:02, stop loss at 84.11. My target was right on the CRT high, right? It was not here during that Pacific time. I was here. I think I got greedy, right? I was like, okay, market definitely go over here. So let me target here because it's NFP. I thought the NFP is gonna go up higher, but I made a mistake where I did not know it's Friday. So Friday market needs to do a fair close and price, right? Because no, Thursday and Friday are usually the time where the market's close at a fair price. So you shouldn't be expecting for a far away of a take profit. You go for a realistic take profit, right? Monday through Wednesday, you could target the higher time frame, but Thursday to Friday, you want to be going for a realistic take profit that are near the relative market price, right? So this was unrealistic, and I didn't make nothing out of this. Market instantly came back down and stopped me out, right? At break even, right? And over here, probably wondering, well, why didn't you partial? I could have been partial because the profit would have let me, right? But I could have definitely made profit out of this if I just put my take profit right over here. And what was the other mistake? I broke even too early on this trade. I expected to win, right? Why did I expect to win? I don't know why I expect to win, right? Because this setup looks so good, right? I was like, okay, this was an expansion, retracement expansion, reversal, retracement expansion. Looks very nice. So I expected to win, which is not a good thing because the reason I broke even too early and I tried myself beyond the break even point was simply because I expected to win. So I'm like, okay, if I'm expected to win, I let the emotions get in play where, I'm saying, I was like, okay, let me secure a win. Let me secure a risk-free trade, right? So that basically led me to messing up. Eventually, market stopped me out, right? And if I were to hold this trade, I could have cashed out over here, but right when it tapped, it came right back down, right? So stop being me out, right? So yeah, the lesson for the trade is simply expecting to lose, but I should be expecting to win a long term in a broader sense, right? As well as to not breaking even until here's my stop take profit or my stop loss. Or the next thing is that not trying my stop loss beyond the break even point. So because I tried my stop loss right over here. Market first, and I think the first market first dumped down a little bit right below that 21 low, 85, 21 low. Eventually just pushed right back up, hitting my target, right? So if I were not to break even, right? If I were not to try my stop loss beyond the break even point, I would have not faced that loss. I would have actually made profit out of this, right? Because my take profit was over here. Yes, it was over here, right? But mistakes, right? And the next lesson for the whole week is setting realistic take profit, which is being calculated, right? So if I'm trading through Monday through Wednesday, I could target the higher time frame. But if I'm trading through Thursday and Friday, I must go for realistic take profit. That will, because market is closed at a fair price, right? As you guys know, Monday through Wednesday has the highest has an 80% chance of making higher low of the week, and Thursday and Friday it needs to close at a fair price, right? So that's why I need to go for realistic take profit, and that was a lesson. And yeah, what am I gonna carry on for them next week and from now on forward until my rest of my career is if I'm trading to Monday through Wednesday, I will target the higher time frame if it's making sense, right? If it does not make sense, I will not go for it. But if I'm trading Thursday to Friday, I will go for a realistic take profit that I can possibly get hit the next couple hour, right? Without going to the long term. And the other lesson is I will not break even too early, right? Unless it hits my take profit or my stop loss, I will not try out my stop loss beyond my break even point, right? Because OT could happen, right? OT could do a deep retracement for pushing back up. Which if it does a deep retracement, and I try my stop loss beyond the break-even point, it probably can hit my stop loss, right? So it's like unnecessary loss, right? Unnecessary, like, it's something stupid, right? As well as the next lesson we could have is from this trade. That's it. But yeah, actually, the last lesson is expecting to lose. I should always be, I should always to I will always expect to lose trades, but I will expect to win in the longer term, like focusing on the longer term rather than short term. My short term market go up and down, right? Could stop me out or not, right? But longer term, I know that my edge works out in my favor. So that was the next lesson we're gonna have. But yeah, the mistake of the trade was before that trade even hit my take profit, my stop loss, I broke even, right? That's the mistake I had. I broke even and I saw my stop loss beyond the break even point. And I should have never broke even in the first place because market never hit my take profit or my stop loss, right? So that's the lesson for the day. And yeah, I would expect to lose. I will not break even too early, right? Unless he's gonna take profit or my stop loss. I will not try my stop loss beyond the break even point. I will go for a take profit if I'm trading through Thursday and Friday. And yeah, I would expect to lose, but I would expect to win on a longer term basis, right? This is a lesson for the week, and this I made nothing out of it, right? I didn't lose nothing, but I didn't make nothing, right? Which I could have made a 2.3 RR, which is 2.3 RR is still something, right? I risked 2% on this trade, by the way. So if I risked 2%, I could be making at least a 5% gain, right? Because I'm risking 2%, 2.3 is like what 4.9% gain I could have made, right? Coulda, shoulda, woulda is not a good word to say, but yeah. I accepted the risk as well. It's just that I expect to win, and I try my style with being the beacon point. Sure, I'm not gonna do it again, right? Now I'm going to either let it hit take profit or my stop loss and follow my rules because I put that as a rule now where I will not try my style I will not try my style being the break beyond the break even point, and I will not break even unless he's my take profit or my stop loss. So thank you for watching. This is a lesson for the week. Make sure you guys are on the Discord. Link this down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.